Pet Talk UK, Pro Bees.
Block the gel.
Don't check it yet.
You know the energy already. Joined by James Cook, MBE, and Tunde Ajayi.
Oh, please say that again. James Cook, MBE. No, that ain't no ordinary man, you know. That's what you got your boss thing on.
Don't check.
No. But MBE, that is a massive achievement for someone coming back for, me and James, same area, Dulwich. We had the cook yard of Lordship Lane. Remember that? No, you still on that, yeah?
Still there.
Still there. All the
family. The dominoes together.
Bruv, no, I never used to play dominoes. I used to look up to these.
Tunde can't play domino. You already listen. Now you mentioned domino, you just got upset because I know nothing about it.
I don't know nothing about dominoes. And you hear the patois. Serious man. But the whole Cook family, from his younger brother Brian and the older brothers, I've always respected them. They're kind of like beacons for our area. They are highly respected people. So people don't realise that I knew James and the family before I even came into boxing. So when I did come in, them man, they look at me like I'm a small boy. You don't know what you know about boxing. We've been doing this for a long time, so a lot of respect there, and I'm happy because for the first time in my embryonic career as a trainer, I've actually got someone who I can ask for advice. I've never had that before. If you think about it, me and myself and Anthony, we got to the top of the mountain, and I don't know, on my own. There was no one with helping hands in boxing to advise me. Everyone was looking at me, look at this madman. But this madman, we got to the top. I mean, I said, look at the light heavyweights today. How many of them fought for a world title in Britain? How long did it take? Callum Johnson's there. He fought Beterbiev 8 years.
And that's why I said to you, and that's why you've got to give them the respect. You understand? Because people, you got a lot of internet expert telling people what to do and how to do it, and after 2 fights, you're saying get rid of Tunde. At the end of the day, people forget. Look where you bring this young man. Yeah, they never tell Halle and Fraser when they lose a fight to get rid of your coach. But all of a sudden you want to get rid of a man who bring a man somewhere. Bring him there. The joy about these guys is that they sit down and they say to themselves that we're a young team, and they just want that little bit of experience. I don't have to get me because I'm the old guy, but you better not because I fix him up tonight. But for what they've done, you've got to give them respect. And it's listen, when Anthony Joshua loses his fight, you never hear nobody says get rid of his trainer. You know what I'm saying?
There were a few calls from McCracken at the time.
Yeah, but listen, not to the level of want to get rid of this man. Where you lose one fight. What kind of nonsense is that? When you lose a fight, you go back to the gym and you learn. You see what you do. These guys, they go back, they know what they're doing. They looked at it and they said, you know what? They're honest enough to say, you know what? We've made mistake and we're gonna correct it.
100%. Obviously, Dev Sani, he mentioned there's some new lines in the camp.
No, we can't shout and make noise like them on. My voice not like them on, don't worry though.
Yes.
I mean, how's it been? Obviously, look, you're working with Tunde alongside Tunde. You're kind of bringing the best of both worlds to Anthony Yard. Already an amazing fighter.
Yeah, the point is like Tunde just said, it's honest enough to him. To know where he bring Anthony, he bring him there, and it's just that little level where, where it just fell down, and they're enough to say that, So this is where, they got me just to get over that line, and I think they can get over that line because he's an amazing fighter. He's done well with Tunde to get him there to be amazing, you understand me? So they've done well, so I'm just there, I defer that to just say, you know what, that may be able to do that has been at that level or that fighter,
For me, it's very humbling for me because, as James has said, when you get to a certain point and nobody's helping you, nobody in boxing is helping you, there could be a tendency to feel you don't need no help. But it's very humbling having a man that's very experienced. Because he's taken fighters, European titles, world titles as well. You know, so for myself, having James around myself and Anthony and just hearing something different is a new experience for us, and one which I feel is going to work very well in the future.
Obviously, look, you were training and managing Anthony Yard, doing 2 roles.
Still am.
What, you got a bit of weight off your shoulders now that you've got an assistant?
You know what? Nobody don't need to tell me to work hard, and I'm self-driven. Same like Anthony, self-driven. There's always going to be a weight on my shoulders because I'm the guy who done it a different way to most trainers. You know, there was no ABA learning. I never got no coach 1 badge or none of that. And so there's always going to be a kind of like expectation and a weight on my shoulders. But I don't mind that. I like that. I thrive off of that. It's what makes me get up every day. But I guarantee you that having James by my side now, it does, it's added. It's added to me. That's how I feel. Because 2 batteries are better than 1.
100%. I mean, James, did you have a chance to watch the fight between Lyndon Arthur, Anthony Yard? I mean, during your meetings, what is it that you said to the team?
Definitely, but then when the next fight comes, you'll see what's going to happen. I can't tell you the secret now, you know what I mean? 'Cause you should know better than that. I'll tell you the secret now, all the internet guys, they're going to come and talking, you know what I mean? So it's something that we speak about, you know, we know what we did wrong, and we're going to correct it on the next time.
Yeah, that's what my aunt said to me. I can't tell you the secret about my jollof rice. You know?
yeah.
You can have that jollof rice with it,
Yes.
No, 100%. Obviously, look, you know, Anthony Yard's back in the ring July 10th. There have been a few shocks in the pandemic. They're calling it the shockdemic. Got keeping your toes, guys.
Listen, you don't get to a certain position underestimating anyone. Absolutely not. You know, and I think it's just not our way. We just know how to work hard. We don't take breaks. There's no vacations, and other than the fact what everybody knows what Andy just went through. But it's always the same. Train hard, commit yourself, dedicate yourself, and push yourself to the limit. It could be Peter Buckley in there. It could be my cousin, my uncle. We're training our asses off. Sorry for the language.
I think you're forgetting what Anthony been through. A lot of fighters would never really have gone out. You understand me? When you get family members dying and passing away around you. I mean, you got this. Give this man a lot of credit. You've got to say that's the lion in the camp because it's all here. You know what I mean? And he's buckled all that and he gone out there and work. You understand me? So now it's all out the way. Take a break and come back. He's more fresher, so you'll see a new man.
So, in conclusion, we're saying that July the 10th, everything's going to be Irie.
Everything is always
why you have to say Irie?
Even if you play domino, it's Irie because you're going to get love. I mean, even with the jollof rice, so don't worry, everything blessed.
And you see, we're bringing a new demographic to this thing. You got the African Caribbean link up. Something they said it can't be done.
Yeah,
so we're changing it again. So there will be some curry goat and rice. Andy loves food. I will bring the jollof and the agusi and the pounded yam. And he's going to bring some hard food as well. So
the best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds.
All right, it's been a pleasure, James Cook, MBE.
Thanks, man.
Tunde AJAYI, the master genius.